Hey guys, it's Belle. So I hope you're all doing great. So today I am bringing you a beauty haul video. I just want to show you some things that I've been picking up recently and tell you about the deals that I found. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and start with Kiko foundations. I did a Kiko haul earlier in the year and I did not share that with you guys. I was just trying to kind of get familiar with this brand. It's based out of Italy and I believe that there are a couple of storefronts in the US, I think in California mainly. So it's pretty much an online only type of business if you can't go to the store, which does make it hard when you're picking out colors and things of that nature. I would put the quality kind of somewhere around like Milani drugstore quality. Their price point is definitely less expensive than a lot of prestige brands, but in some cases, it is a little pricier than drugstore, but overall, it's comparable to drugstore, I would say. So when I picked up some Kiko foundation earlier in the year, I did buy this. This is the Unlimited foundation, and I liked the color a lot. It is Warm Beige 15, so I thought I would go ahead and take advantage of a sale that they were running. They had these two foundations for about 50% off and free shipping on $15. So I literally spent like $15 and change to get both of these home. So they were a good price. So I ended up getting the Skin Evolution foundation on the left in the shade Warm Beige 20. And then on the right, I got the Matte Mousse foundation in Warm Beige 15. So I would recommend the Skin Evolution out of all of these. I just found that the Unlimited foundation, although I really liked the color, it didn't really have a lot of staying power, and it's definitely more of a lightweight foundation, even though it's called Unlimited, which doesn't make sense. So I really found that the Skin Evolution just kind of was the best one for me. I liked the coverage, and I liked the color. And oddly enough, the Warm Beige 20 in that formula is an exact match for this Warm Beige 15 in this formula. So the color is perfect. I'm more disappointed with the one on the right, the Matte Mousse foundation. I don't like the formula. It's very messy, even though it's oil-free. I have to shake it up every time, and this is what it looks like when you take the lid off. It is just a mess. I mean, I would never recommend using this. I've only used this a handful of times, and look at how messy that is. I really need to clean this off. It's just not nice, and also the formula, as far as the color goes, it's a Warm Beige 15 like my other one that I purchased earlier in the year, but with this formula, it is so peachy compared to the other one. So I'm not happy with the color of this either. So I would recommend the Skin Evolution if you're interested, but I do find overall Kiko to be kind of hit or miss as a brand overall. So I don't know. This might kind of be my last order with Kiko, I'm gonna say, but you know, it's worth a try if you're looking for a different brand to experiment with. I'll just say that. Okay, so then I picked up two of these palettes at Macy's, and these are the Tarte Energy Noir palettes, and I believe that they were normally $36 or $38, and Macy's had them during one of their beauty sales for $19 each, so I thought that was a good deal. I had never tried any of the Tarte blushes or their eyeshadows, so I wanted to give them a try, so I got one for myself, one for a gift. I will say that the eyeshadows, although they are nice quality, I don't think that they're very pigmented. The lighter shades are fine. They're great base colors, and they're great to just add a little sparkle, something like that. But as far as like the darker colors that you might use in your crease or to line with, they just require a little extra powder than I thought they would. So I just don't find them quite as pigmented, but for $19, it was a good value. I love the blush color. I think it would look good on anyone, and that is pretty pigmented. And then it also gives you a highlight shade below the blush. So the colors come on this little filmy plastic, this kind of thing. So let me read you the colors. We'll start at the top and go left to right. So the very top left is Full Moon. In the center is Charged Up. Then on the right, it is called Dark Dive. Then the row below that on the left is Stone Unturned. In the middle is Up to Slate. On the right is Misty Mauve. Then on the very bottom on the left is Power Plum. And on the right is Lunar Eclipse. The blush shade is called Unearthed, and then the highlight shade below the blush is called Crystal Spark. So they were definitely a good price for $19, but they're not the best quality eyeshadow, and I've never used Tarte shadows. I have nothing to compare them to as far as the Tarte shadows go, but they're just kind of average to me for a prestige brand. But I also picked up at Sephora this little kit, and it was $12, so I thought that was a good deal. It is, what is this called? The Tartist? How do you say that, people? The Tartist. I don't know. So anyway, it came with another mini of this Latergram lip crayon that came in one of my Sephora Play boxes, and I did actually really enjoy my Sephora Play box one, and I still have it, so it came with another one of those. But what I was really excited about is that it came with a mini of this lip paint, and this is a really pretty fall shade. On me, it is really, really dark. It's sort of just like a neutral toned like mauve, but it is matte. So when it dries down, it tends to deepen on me anyway. So I'm saving this pretty much for fall. I think it will look really, really pretty. But that's a nice little kit for $12. And the lip color is, I'm trying to see what the lip color shade is. I'm not seeing it on here. What is it called? I have absolutely no idea. I'll leave it down below because I'm not seeing it screaming at me here. I don't know. I'll leave it below. So then I also did a little bit of shopping at my CCO, which is the cosmetics company outlet, or I think some of them are just called like a cosmetics company store. Basically, they carry discontinued products from like Estee Lauder, Clinique, Bobbi Brown, Smashbox. They had some Tom Ford stuff. So they carry a lot of those kind of prestige brands. And anyway, so I did go ahead and purchase these two items. On the left, I purchased a MAC lip gloss, and mine is in the shade Lovingly Yours. There's the box. Lovingly Yours. And this was only a couple of dollars off. I want to say the normal price was somewhere around like $21, and I paid $16.50, something like that. And this particular lip gloss is a little bit more sheer than I was hoping for. There was another one, I forget the color name. It was slightly more pigmented, and now I kind of wish that I would have purchased that one instead. But just in general, this is a nice, just nude kind of gloss. So I don't really find anything overly special about it. This is actually the first MAC gloss I've ever purchased, so I don't know if I would repurchase it, but, you know, it's okay. And then the eyeshadow palette is actually my favorite find. This is an Estee Lauder shadow palette. It actually came in this really cute little pouch bag, and this must have been a bonus at one time, like some kind of bonus kit, which if you go to your CCO, they do have old like bonus sets for sale individually. So I think that's pretty interesting. So if you missed out on a bonus, you might be able to find it at a CCO if you wanted, you know, those items. So this was only $11, and it actually gives you all of these Estee Lauder Color Envy shadows, and I will list the colors down below for you if you're interested in Googling them. But they're very beautiful, and I've never tried the Estee Lauder shadows, and I'm very pleasantly surprised with them. They are very beautiful. They go on very nice. They wear very well. And Estee Lauder is not really a brand that I typically gravitate toward, but I am kind of finding that, my gosh, I really am kind of liking these. So I thought this was a really nice way to try the shadows for only $11, so that was a good find at the CCO for sure. So you shouldn't be surprised, based on the last eyeshadow set that I showed you from Estee Lauder, that I would be pulled into the Nordstrom Estee Lauder bonus, because this bonus, they offered 3 coupon codes, and I believe it was online only, so you could only get this bonus through their site. But they had three choices basically for the bonus, and one was more like skincare driven, one was more driven toward makeup, which is the one that I chose, and then there was another option. I don't remember what it was, but this is the one that I chose, the makeup option. So they did include some skincare, but mostly makeup products. So this eyeshadow palette is just beautiful. I'm really excited. I actually have not used these yet, but I just wanted to show it to you anyway. So I'm really excited to try this one. And so yeah, I'm really loving their eyeshadows. The other things in this bonus included this mini of the Estee Lauder Little Black Primer. There's that. And then it also included a small sample of the Sumptuous Knockout Mascara. And it also included this gorgeous lipstick because I was really drawn in with this. I love just kind of like natural, nudie kind of lipsticks. And so there's this lipstick, which is just a great color. It's something that I really love. I find that a lot of bonuses don't offer lipstick colors that are that pretty. They're either too orange or too red or too pink, you know, just not, for me, a color that I would love. So to get this, I was really happy. And this is the Pure Color. It's not going to show up here, but it's the Pure Color Envy lipstick. This color is called Insatiable Ivory. So that's the color that they gave you with that. And then it also came with some skincare items. So you get an advanced night repair eye product. And then you also get, this is their Advanced Night Repair Serum. And that is the bonus, and you get the bag as well. So that's the those are the bonus items that you get, which I thought was a really nice bonus. I think you had to spend $49 in product to get the bonus for free. So I ended up purchasing the Double Wear Foundation. So I purchased that, and this is $39.50, and mine is in the shade 1 Warm 1 Bone. And I also find that their very light shades are still pretty pigmented. So if you are super, super, super pale, I don't think they actually have a color for you. I could be wrong on that, but I am not like extremely fair by any means, and I still wear a very light shade in their range. So yeah. And then I also purchased, this is actually a refill for one of their compacts, the Lucidity powder, and this was only $12. But the great thing about it is that you can just throw it in like your Z palette, which is what I have done. So that's the powder, and it's only $12, where a normal size of this powder is much more expensive. So I spent like $51 and then got my bonus, so I was really happy with that. So it might still be going on at Nordstrom. You'd have to check on that. I'm not sure, but it's a really nice bonus if you need Estee Lauder products in your collection. So then the only thing that I bought at Nordstrom other than that Estee Lauder bonus and that makeup is this other makeup kit from Stila. And this has the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Liner, which I really love. I just discovered it this year. So mine dried out. I threw it out. So I needed another one. And this kit came with one. Now this kit costs $20 and the Stila Stay All Day is normally, I think, $22. So it only saves you $2. But it does come with this miniature size of the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick. And I believe this is a matte liquid lipstick. And this is in the color, it's called Patina. It's probably not going to show up, but the Patina. So again, I am not really super into the whole like matte lip look, but I do like it. I think that it'll be nice in the fall. Oops, that's not going to stand. It'll be really nice in the fall. But you know, it's not something that I would want to invest in like a full-size product. So to get that for free with this eyeliner is just a really good deal, I thought. So I did notice that this sold out relatively quickly. It wasn't, you know, I think it was around for a couple of days, but I did notice that it did sell out. So I don't know if you're going to be able to get your hands on it, but it was a good deal nonetheless. So I did pick that up at the sale at Nordstrom. And then I also picked up some mascaras, and these are much, much more affordable. I found both of these at TJ Maxx. 2 Milani mascaras. So this one is the Grandissimo Lashes Mascara, and I think it's unique how it's packaged with the brush separate with a cap on the actual tube so that you can see the brush, you know, and decide for yourself if that's the kind of brush you would like. And then this one is the Total Lash Cover. It has 3 zones, so this brush has like a combination of those like silicone areas mixed in with actual bristles. So these will be really interesting to try. The best part about it is that they were both at TJ Maxx. They were only $2.99. So I thought those were worth a try for that price. I was really, really impressed with my other Milani mascara that I have in the blue tube. I forget what it's called, but it's in like a blue tube. It was new for like spring of 2016. So I really like that one. So hopefully these will be just as good. So yes, there's the Grandissimo and the Total Lash Cover. So I also picked those up, and they were an affordable find for $2.99 each. Okay, so then I also picked up this giant 1 liter / 33.8 fluid ounce bottle of styling gel at Sally's Beauty Supply. This is the Biotera Styling Gel, and these were on sale for $8, so that was a good price. I just started using this gel. I mix it in with some of my other hair products, and it works really well because, as you know, my favorite Nexxus gel has been discontinued. They did re-release a new Nexxus version, but it's a totally different formula, and the new formula is terrible. So if you see the Nexxus gel in the rose gold packaging, it is just terrible. Do not buy it. This stuff is so much better. So for $8, I had to get this. Then I also wanted to show you that I did pick up a starter kit on QVC, and this is from the brand Dr. Denese. This is a starter kit. This is one of the items that you get. This is the Firming Facial Age Corrector Cream. And I'm kind of indifferent on this face cream. I am still just testing these out and kind of getting familiar with them. But the face cream, I'm just not, that impressed with. I really like these. These are the Advanced Firming Facial Pads. You get 20 pads in here. They're pretty intense, so I only use these like once a week, but you can use them once you build up a tolerance. I believe you can use them daily, but it is suggested that you kind of work up to that, but for me, I'm fine with just once a week. But the saturation of these pads is just insane. There is so much liquid in there, and I actually have done this. I'm going to tell you what I have done. If you have a clean cotton round that you get from just like a sleeve of those, cotton pads, you can just put that in there and just lightly press on there and saturate the one side of your pad. And you don't even have to use these pads. They're so saturated. I'm telling you, you can prolong sort of the use of these because one of these pads straight out of here is just so soaked that, you really don't need that much product. So that's my suggestion if you want to try these and get the starter kit. The best thing about the starter kit is that it's $21.75, which I think is reasonable, and then you just pay the $3 shipping. So I didn't think that was a bad little deal. So then you also get this serum. And this is the Hydro Shield Ultra Moisturizing Face Serum. And this serum is pretty nice. I was familiar with this serum prior to purchasing this kit. I did get in a gift set at Christmas time. Someone in my family bought me like a QVC beauty box. And it actually came with one of the serums in there. And they did redesign the packaging. So instead of a glass bottle with a vial, with like a dropper, it's now in this like pump bottle. So it's the same stuff, but this stuff is really great to mix with a moisturizer or to mix in with your foundation if you want it to go on a little bit smoother. I will say that I do like the Peter Thomas Roth serum a lot better for directly applying to the skin. I'm not that big of a fan of this if I'm putting it directly on my skin, but I love it to mix in with stuff. So it's really great for that. So I'm glad to have another little mini of that. So that was my QVC haul and my hair gel, and I have a couple more things to show you real quick. Okay, so here's the last of it. It is not beauty related, but I did go ahead and pick this up at Yankee Candle. I got a coupon in my email for $10 off of any purchase, and I think that coupon ended like the 7th or the 8th, so it was only good for a few days, and it was only good in store. You couldn't use it online, so you had to go in and use this. But I ended up getting scent refills. I got 4 of them, 1 in strawberry lemon ice, 2 in salted caramel, and then 1 in apple pumpkin. And these were on a sale as well. These were buy 3, get 1 free. So they're normally $6.99 a piece, and then they were part of the buy 3, get 1 free sale. But on top of that, when I went into my store, it was the weekend, and it was the tax-free weekend that my state does for back-to-school shopping. So they weren't able to get the tax to come off in their register system, so they were just giving everyone an extra 10% discount, which I thought was really, really nice. So I basically got 10% off, buy 3, get 1 free, and I was able to use my $10 off of any purchase. So it was like stacking a million deals, it felt like. So ultimately, I only paid $9.87 for all 4 of these, and one is $6.99. So that was a really, really good deal. So I was pretty happy with that. So I really couldn't complain too much about that sale. I will say, Yankee is, gets on my nerves a lot, but that was a really fabulous deal. So I was happy with that. So anyway, you guys, that is it for my hauling. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.